Recognition number 285002. Athrun Zal of the Le Creuset team. Here to see Miss Klein.
Identification confirmed. Please proceed.
Hello, sir. She's been expecting you. Right this way, please.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you again, Athrun.
I apologize. I was running a little late.
Oh, I didn't notice.
They're for you.
Thank you.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but what's with these Haros?
It's just their way of welcoming our guest. Come on, follow me.
Please enjoy your stay.
But don't you think it gets to a point where they become a nuisance?
They're a little more excited than usual because they're quite fond of you. And after all, Athrun, it has been some time since you last paid a visit to the house.
I apologize.
Oh, copy! Would you be so kind as to take this bouquet of flowers over to Alice? And could you also inform her that we would like some tea? Okay, maybe. Over here. Why don't we make it a mustache today? There we go. It's finished. Okay, the one with the mustache is it.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to return for the memorial services.
That's all right. I prayed for your mother. I was certain you wouldn't mind if I did so on your behalf, Athrun.
Thanks, I'm grateful to you.
When I heard that you were back here at the plants, I couldn't help but look forward to the possibility of seeing you this time. Will you be able to remain here for a while, at least during the stopover?
I can't be sure. The schedule they give me for time off is never really set.
I understand that there has been a recent increase in people joining the military. Even a number of my friends have made the decision to become volunteer soldiers. I can't help but feel this war is intent on getting bigger, and nothing will stop it.
You may be right about that. Sad but true.
By the way, I wonder how Mr. Yamato's been doing lately. Have you had a chance to see him since then?
I believe he's somewhere on Earth. I expect he's doing just fine.
And the two of you have been friends for a long time, since you were little kids?
Yes, that's right. Since we were about 4 or 5 years old. We were living on the moon during those years. Then it all changed when there were signs that the war might break out. I decided to obey my father's orders and go ahead to the plants. I was under the impression that he would be joining us later.
I had a discussion with him about Haro, and he told me that it sounded like you really hadn't changed one bit. It seemed to put him in a much more cheerful mood. Birdie, that was something else you made, and it was meant especially for him. From what I could gather, he was taking very good care of it.
What? Birdie? Kira still has it?
Yes, I saw him many times with it on his shoulder.
Excuse me?
Birdie! Huh?
Oh, this is Birdie. That's its name. It's my, guess you could say, friend.
Is that so?
I'm quite fond of him.
I am not suggesting that we attempt to take control over Earth, nor am I advocating that we unnecessarily prolong this war. However, now that circumstances are dictating the progression of events, we must also take measures to cope with the situation. First, the betrayal by Heliopolis, a part of Orb, which
Dear,
proclaimed
it's
its
about
neutral
time you should be
status, and then
leaving.
the hostage incident involving
Yes,
Miss Klein.
I realize that. Thanks.
I'm told that we should believe them and that we should continue talks, but after what they've done, it's impossible to trust them.
He does have a point. Huh? Zala paints a very accurate picture. I have trouble understanding why Klein would be against it. The machine you've been piloting, the Blitz, isn't that what it's called? I checked the intel on its structure. One look at it and you feel a crisis looming.
TV off.
The car has arrived, dear.
Operation Spit Break. We must get it approved quickly, no matter what. Zala understands. It's just as he says. The war must end. We can't afford to prolong it forever.
That's exactly the kind of thing Commander LeCrusade always says.
If it is approved, I assume you'll be sent out into the battlefield again. I'm sorry, son.
It's all right.
You know I'm very proud of you. While we still have you home with us, you have my permission to do whatever you like.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to see him out.
Must you continue repeating the same points over and over?
All I want to do is provide accurate information.
Or information you've carefully selected to make your point? The case you've made to proceed with Operation Spit Break should guarantee its approval today. Public opinion favors you. There's no stopping this from going ahead.
We're taking steps in accordance with the general consensus. That's all, Siegel. Please keep that in mind when speaking of this.
By allowing the war to spread, you also bring about more hatred. How far do you people intend to take this?
We must work on effective measures to end this war quickly so that doesn't happen. There is no meaning in having a war unless one can end it in victory. We coordinators are very different. We should view ourselves as a completely new species. There's no reason to coexist with naturals.
How can you call us a new species when signs indicate we're nearing the end of our road? Even with our push toward regulated marriage, birth rates among third-generation coordinators are declining.
Our road to this point has by no means been an easy one, but we have the power to overcome any obstacle. We have done so up to now, and will do so if we put our minds to it.
Patrick, you must face the fact that lives are born, they are not simply manufactured.
And you must realize that such concepts and value systems are grossly outdated. People will continue to progress, always in the search for a better tomorrow.
But does that necessarily lead to happiness?
Mr. Zala, sir, your presence is requested at the assembly hall.
Let me repeat. It is the general consensus, Chairman Klein. We can no longer throw away our power and turn back from our evolutionary path so that we may return to being naturals.
You still fail to grasp the underlying truth, Patrick. We didn't evolve. We will now begin our conference on cases submitted before the Supreme Council. After a thorough discussion among the committee members, we will then put it to a vote. Case number 1, the enforcement of the military plan known as Operation Spit Break.
This operation is... I'm not sure if it's the appropriate course of action for our crew.
Le Creuset here.
It's me.
Well, hello, Committee Chairman Zala. But I would imagine the Council is still in session.
The case we presented has been approved. We still have 2 or 3 others to review, but I'd like to meet with you afterward to go over the details. Perhaps later tonight.
Very well, then. I'll meet you there.
Once we start getting serious, the Earth won't pose any threat to us.
Go ahead, Patrick Zala. Be conceited. Enjoy it while you still can.
That's too bad. I was hoping you might join me for dinner.
I'm sorry.
My father's coming after the council's adjourned. He had mentioned that he was looking forward to seeing you.
I have a whole list of things that I have to take care of. You see, it's not often I get the chance to come back here.
Is that the case? Well, I suppose it can't be helped, can it?
If I have the time, I will be sure to visit you again.
You really mean it? Then I shall be waiting for you.
Huh? Well, good night, Lacus.
Good night, Atherin. Things seem quite hectic with Atherin. Isn't that right?
I had hoped that I would never experience that feeling again.
Kira Yamato. Atherin Zala?
Yes, I often saw him with it perched on his shoulder. It was a green bird.
Kira, maybe it's possible.
Kira, it would probably be better if he didn't see you. When I open the door, keep out of sight. You don't want Sai to go nuts again. Not him, of all people. Sai? How you feeling?
I'm fine.
1 week might seem like an eternity, but since it's a rule, there's not much we can do. Just hang in there.
Yeah, I know that. Don't worry, I'll be alright.
This area is full of caves from abandoned mines, and this spot has landmines that we set. If we were going to use any place for a battlefield, it would be here. The enemy is probably thinking the same thing, and of course, it would be a waste not to put our landmines to some good use.
And are you sure you're okay with that? Putting us aside, if you consider how well you're equipped, you can expect heavy casualties.
We could do as the Tiger says. Give up and work for those guys. It's a very tempting offer, since we most certainly would be promised a peaceful life, much like in Banadia. In fact, a number of the women have asked us to consider it. However, a ruler's hand can be unpredictable and brutal. I believe that our families have suffered for centuries because of this. We will not rule, and we will not be ruled. That is all we wish for. If we could reclaim the mining area that the Tiger took over in the east, that wish should come true. Of course, we'll be taking advantage of your power for our purpose too, so that would make it even. That should set your mind at ease.
Okay then, I'm with you. Captain?
Then it's settled. We will be glad to accept your cooperation with us in this plan to get past the Lesseps. Gotcha.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Tall. Look, this girl sure is awesome.
That's really good, Kigali. Isn't that your name? Have you flown an aircraft before in actual combat?
Oh.
Nice.
Actually, I think I was hit twice.
But that's awesome. When I gave it a whirl, I was shot down as soon as I entered the battlefield.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, come on. You've all tried this already?
You guys are a pretty pathetic bunch when it comes to being soldiers. Bet you never even held a gun before, have you? You're gonna get yourselves killed. We're fighting a war, you know. A war.
She's right.
Oh, come on. Sushi's handled a gun before and we haven't. It's nothing to brag about, you know.
But being a soldier who's never handled one before, that's nothing to brag about either.
Can I try this thing too? Please let me do it!
Hey, mister, it's not a game.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I shall consider it training and take the lesson seriously, sir.
All right, then. If you get shot down, no dinner tonight.
What?
You heard the man.
You're not ready for the real thing.
Yeah, I think I know that.
Kira? What's this? What are you doing in the dark?
What was that all about earlier?
Huh?
You were there, weren't you? Where Sai is.
That's Sai. He's so misguided. There's no way a guy like him can compete against you. The boy's such a fool.
Flay.
Kira? Hey, is something the matter? Kira? It's perfectly all right, Kira. You know I'm here for you.
Stop it already!
Kira?
Sorry.
Kira?
Very well. I'm counting on you with the real Operation Spitbreak.
There is no doubt in my mind. You'll be selected to succeed Klein as chairman in the upcoming election. I'll oversee the preparations.
Then I've got no choice, Kira.
The next time we meet in battle, I will show you no mercy. Same goes for me.